As it pertains to the debate that we had a little earlier on of whether or not the John M. Mine is the king of mines or the queen of mines, you know, I stick to my position, Mr. President. It's definitely the queen of mines. And I say so because, I mean, the queen is the most tactical piece on the chessboard, and John M. Mine is the most tactical, dominant mine in the diamond industry. And so I think it's only right that we rebrand it to be the Queen of Mines. Also, it helps that the minister is a woman. We've certainly had a couple of years of a challenging industry. And as was presented this morning by the De Beers team, we're starting to see some blooms in the industry. We've had a couple of challenges again in April, but we believe that with the sustained growth and pattern that we're seeing in these first couple of months of 2025, certainly by the end of the year, we will say that the industry has gained some buoyancy and there is growth across the different supply chains of the industry. We know for sure that in some markets there's great growth. We've seen 25% in India, we've seen some 13% in Europe and so forth, and we are just waiting for that growth to be translated to the producer countries. Because once again, for us, this is a life and death matter. This is a matter that resonates really deeply to how we deliver services across government and our society. So we've had 6 years of competition with synthetics, and I believe, as was related by the President this morning, the competition is over. There is no competition with synthetics. We have different places in the industry, and ours is right at the top of luxury. And we are finding different places for synthetics, as was presented, you know, in the computer industry, semiconductors, amongst others. And it's okay for others, while they aspire to the pinnacle of luxury, to work through some entry points of jewelry. This has always been the point in the jewelry industry, and we have, you know, we've entertained while you're waiting to have your diamond, you're working with some Swarovski and so forth. So there is no competition, once again, for a luxury product that is a natural diamond. We have worked through several pieces of development that Mr. President touched on, and I wanted to highlight really that we are pedestaling natural diamonds. And to reflect that, we engaged with De Beers as part of our agreement towards the closure of Lightbox. And we were very pleased that a couple of weeks ago, they made that announcement and then shown real dedication towards championing innovation and seeing a move towards other places where synthetic diamonds belong. We've also worked with several of you towards differentiation. We want to thank GIA for the decision that they recently made, and we've been working with the separation of HS codes for natural diamonds and synthetics, because again, it's very important for our consumers to understand exactly what they are buying. And if the trading codes are still blurry, then there is that blurred vision to the consumer as well. So it's been really important for us to ensure that differentiation is very much a part of the defense mechanism. We're working towards responding to the needs by the consumer. The consumer is asking for us to be a lot more greener, and we are working towards carbon neutrality of our diamonds and injecting some renewable energy sources towards our mining sites, as the President has said. And to this end, we want to ensure that our underground diamonds, they meet and are powered by the diamonds in the sky so that they can power our diamond babies. And I think this makes a really fantastic story. It blends really well with the fact that we have spent and invested a lot into conservation efforts, because nature and luxury are one. And that is why we say really it's about organic luxury in Botswana. And as we've already been talking about, we've signed this new agreement between Botswana and De Beers. We did that quite quickly because we knew that the industry needed leadership. And the industry needs leadership from the queen of mines to ensure that indeed we are developing and working on the transformative milestones that will ensure that we regain buoyancy in the industry, that will reshape not only Botswana's diamond industry, but the world's diamond industry for generations to come. So we are very pleased about the developments that will come out of Okavango Diamond Company as we start to chart our way through to the contract model to ensure that we are capturing more value in Botswana and we're creating jobs, we're retaining greater value domestically, creating jobs, fostering entrepreneurship, and building a skilled workforce that sustains a thriving diamond system. Lastly, I want to touch on the fact that we are a responsible miner and we provide ethically sourced diamonds. And Botswana has long been a global leader in ethical diamond production. This agreement that we have really reinforces our commitment not only to transparency, sustainability, but also to fair labor practices. And we want to leverage our partnership with De Beers to set our sights even higher on standards and ensuring that Botswana diamond industry remains synonymous with integrity and environmental stewardship. And this is why we are looking to all of you as our stakeholders in the midstream and in the downstream, retailers, investors, to ensure that you recognize that we know that you are the backbone of this industry. And we invite you to Botswana because your commitment to natural diamond ensures that the value of our diamonds extends far beyond commerce. You're not just part of a supply chain, you are part of the global force for good and for development in Botswana. And that is why I'm calling to all of you to join us in developing a very strategic marketing and consumer education plan, because we must begin together a new chapter, one which will fully embrace our role not just as producers, but as stewards of a legacy. We cannot leave the future to category marketing to chance. We must shape it with intention, and the momentum that we carry here today, we must ensure that we maintain it, because it is what will decide the future of this industry. So I'm calling on to you to seize this moment with optimism and determination. Together we can craft a strategy that is not only effective, but that is authentic, one that resonates deeply with today's consumers and secures a vibrant future for diamond and natural diamonds in particular. We have to be clear, luxury is not an accident. Luxury is a choice, and we are the custodians of peak luxury. It is a choice to demand excellence, to celebrate rarity, and to honor the extraordinary. And that is the choice that we must make here today as we choose natural diamonds, particularly from Botswana, of course. I leave you with this thought. A diamond's true brilliance is not only how it reflects the light, but it is in how it reflects the lives and the dreams that it touches. So let us ensure the world continues to see and to feel that brilliance.